and at a reasonable time. Like, I'm awake, I'm alert. I just got out the shower, which is different from yesterday because we don't need to talk about yesterday. Yesterday was actually kind of bad. Like, I literally, like, I know I said it was better than the day before, and it was, but that should go to show how bad it was the day before yesterday was. You know what I mean? But today is Wednesday. I took my test, and it was like, it happened, and it's over, and now we never have to think about it again because tomorrow is my last ever exam for my bachelor's degree. Everybody say woot woot. Say woot woot. Woot woot. Thank you. I'm currently uploading. Well, I'm not uploading it right now. I'm trying to export the podcast from yesterday. So hopefully by the time I'm done with this, it's like long been uploaded and posted and whatnot. I even made a thumbnail for this one. I mean, it took 2 seconds, but it took 2 seconds too long. I never make thumbnails. I usually just grab the first image I find on Google and throw it up on in the video, and voila, there it is. But we actually have a thumbnail for this one. I'm hoping it gets a lot of views. Since Seinfeld is just so well loved, I'm aware that this is currently me putting a target on my back. But hey, I say fire your shots because no publicity is bad publicity. You know what I mean? And how many views did I get on yesterday's video? Take your guesses now. 7. Okay, 7 views. Okay, well, this one's gonna go up tomorrow. I mean now, so it's currently like 3/4. Wait, no, 1/4 of the way done. So it's currently saving, and I guess I could talk about what happened today. Today was kind of like crazy. Not crazy, but I had 2 classes today. My first one was my acting class. Well, theater class. Acting class. And since it's the last day of classes, we weren't really going to do anything. Well, last day of that class, we weren't going to really do much. So she had us all sit in like a circle, and we all had to go around and say nice things about each other. And just so you know, for those of you who aren't aware of my presence in a public setting, I am as mute as humanly possible. This entire school semester, I barely spoke to anyone. And yeah, especially in that class of like extroverted, annoying theater kids. I mean, annoying because they're theater kids. Like, I have to say annoying. Annoying and theater kids goes hand in hand, okay? I am technically one of them too. I mean, not in like every sense of the word, but enough for me to be labeled as such. But yeah, so I did not expect them to say many specific things that were like nice. Maybe like a couple of people. I did want to hear what they thought of me because there's this one boy in my class, and when I tell you, he is so like, I don't want to say it, but like I gots to. He's just so like, okay, we had to like write something about everyone. So I'm just gonna get the piece of paper out right now so that I don't forget anything. I'm not gonna say all of their names, but basically I'll just go in order of like the people that did say something nice about me. There's this one white girl. There's 2 girls named Kira, one white, one black. Let's go white Kira first, since she was just first at the top of my list. White Kira, I said that she was talented, which she was. She was like in a play, and she like did like a Rachel Berry-esque character. And you know me, if I can relate it back to Glee, I'm automatically gonna think that it's a hit. So I really fell for that. And she's just like super smart. And she said that I was, what did she say? She said that I seem intelligent, which, I mean, girl, I fooled you. I really did. People automatically equate being mute for being intelligent for some reason. But thank you for like the kind words. I mean, sure, yeah, throw kindness my way. I'm not gonna say no. I'm a Libra after all, with like I think a Leo moon or maybe a Scorpio moon. It's still up for debate. Snapchat says I'm a Leo moon. Cafe Astrology says I'm a Scorpio moon. We really don't know. I think I resonate more with what Leo moon stands for, but if I see one of those videos that are like, oh, Leo moon, this is for you, Scorpio moon, this is for you, and it's 2 different messages, I'm gonna take the message that I prefer, because why wouldn't I? I mean, come on. Common sense says, let's do that. But anyways, White Kira said that, and I said White Kira is. I didn't tell White Kira this, but what did I say to White Kira? Oh, I said she was talented, and White Kira said to me that I am intelligent. Okay, down the list we go. Katie. Oh my God, this girl Katie, so pretty. She is so pretty. She didn't say any comments about me. I didn't make a comment about her. But if I were to make a comment about her, it would be, you are literally gorgeous. Like, oh my God. Like, and it's not even like, because sometimes I'm like miserable when it comes to pretty people. But what, like, Katie's like nice. So I can't even be miserable. So she's just pretty and nice and talented. You can't have it all, Katie. So now I have a reason to hate you. Because you have it all. Therefore, I hate you. All right. Connolly, funniest boy ever. Like, boys, they're not funny usually a lot of the time. Like, they're like comically challenged, but Connolly, he's the exception. He's literally like just casually would say anything or like would make a noise, and I'm just like busting out through my seat and just crying with laughter. Oh, Black Kira, literally the prettiest. All the girls in this class, I am telling you, they are like dropped from heaven. I don't know why they're so pretty. Like, all of them, literally all of them, I wanted to be like, you're pretty, you're gorgeous, you're stunning. Like, I literally all of them, but like I didn't want my gayness showing. And she like is a great singer. And she's like really nice and has awesome hair. And then, okay, this was the boy that I wanted to say something about. I'm so grateful that these people have like kind of basic names, but not really Connolly. Connolly, I've never heard of someone named Connolly before. Connolly's the like busting out the seams with laughter guy. But this other guy, Glenn, such a basic name, thankfully. I hope they never see or hear this. But maybe they do. I don't know. I really wanted to tell him because he was in like this musical who also, Black Kira was in it, White Kira was in it, and Katie and Connolly, they were all in it. Musical theater people. Glenn, my first comment, beautiful. Like, he is so like so fun to look at, and I feel like so creepy every time like he catches me looking at him. I'm like, I don't want him thinking that I like him, and I'm not even joking. Hand to God, Bible. I had a dream and he was there, and I used to remember my dreams so vividly. I don't remember my dreams anymore. I just remember Glenn was there. And then I woke up from my dream in the middle of the night and I said, Glenn. Glenn. Oh my God. Glenn is like the type that's like, he's very into it, like as an actor. He's like, okay, but what's the backstory of this guy? If I had to, like, the image in my head that comes up when I think of Glenn as an actor, it's definitely like one of those people at like Toronto Film Festival, and they're doing like the talk back interviews after like a film premiere, and then they're just talking to the audience, and they're just like, they know everything about the movie, and they seem like they really care about what they did. Ooh, my video finished downloading. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere. I don't know. Where did it go? Oh, okay. It says, share successful. Exporting my movie was successful. Yay. Okay, so now I actually have to like post it. But anyways, back to Glenn. Glenn is, I didn't really get to talk to him. Like I said, I can't talk to men at all. I mean, it's bad enough talking to like theater people, but like men, especially like straight men, but he is so like, I really wish, he seems really super duper smart and just so funny, but like real. I don't know how to explain it, but I just want to see more from him. He seems like he's already famous, and that is like the truest form of manifestation. I wanted to say all of that, but I didn't want people to think I liked him. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, people don't like telling men that they're beautiful. A lot of people, like what I said about like Katie and like Kira and all of them, people were saying like that they're pretty, which obviously they are, but nobody said that for the boys. If there was a boy that I would have said, you're pretty, it would have been Glenn. I'm like, oh God, Glenn, what a face. Anyways, moving on. The next boy, I didn't really say anything about him because I don't know him too well, and I've never spoken to him, so let's not say his name out here, because what if one day he does see it? I don't want him to think that I have nothing to say about him. So hopefully he just forgets that this happens. Next person, Amanda. Another comment I wrote, beautiful. Like, Amanda's hair, it's so nice. Like, it looks like it came out of like a, what's it called? Those bouncy white women shampoo commercials. Like, wow, so shiny, so shimmery, so splendid. I'm telling you, princess. And she is so nice. I remember one time she complimented my leggings, and I think about it all the time. She's so funny, but not like regular funny, but like dry humor funny. And not everybody has good dry humor. Not everyone has good dry humor. Amanda nails it. Interesting fact, kind of relating to Amanda. I saw her on Tinder one time. I think I think when I saw her on Tinder, though, it was like after I joined the class. So every single time, because I've seen her more than once on Tinder, every single time I've seen her on Tinder, I swipe left every single time. Not because it's just because I don't want awkward interactions. Like, that's not for me. I'm not gonna even try to cross that path. And I like Amanda as a person, and I don't want to make that awkward with a Tinder match, because that has not, like, in my past, when I match with people that I know personally, even if it is just in passing or not, it never ends up well. So let's just pretend it didn't happen. But so funny, so kind, such a star. I was gonna say a shining star, but then I just said star. She's a shining star, Amanda. That is a good woman. And she reinstated my faith in the name Amanda, because there have been Amandas in my past. Well, one Amanda in my past. I didn't like them as a person. But this Amanda, she makes me think that there's still hope for Amandas. So right now, Amandas are on my good side. And plus, I have another favorite YouTuber whose name is Amanda Beebe. Amazing woman. I look up to her. She's in like med school. Like, she's everything I want to be. She is who I think I am if my life would have gone the way my father wanted it to go for me. Anyways, you see, I literally said this in the last episode, how I make everything go back to that man. Try not to mention my dad challenge next video. Anyways, next person on the list. Who's this? Oh my god. I didn't remember his name, so I wrote down Jake. I felt so bad. His name starts with a J. It's not Justin. It's like, I don't know his name. But I wrote down intelligent. He seems very like smart. I didn't really have much to say about him either. But I did also write down crying, because when he was going around and like there was like someone that like he was talking about, like saying nice things about this other person, he started crying, and I was like, oh my god. And it's not even that, it's just so awkward, because it's literally, we have this class at 9 a.m. in the morning, from 9 to 10:50, and you're crying this early in the morning. That is just like, are you not, like, I know he was embarrassed, because obviously he was like holding back the tears. Nobody wants to cry in public in front of all these people at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I don't want to like make him feel bad. So I'm there, like, my face is like twitching, because I'm just like, I want to smile, I want to laugh because I'm uncomfortable. It's not because I think it's funny that he's there crying while spewing out his heart and his soul. I just think it's funny when people cry, and I don't know how to interact, especially in this setting, because he's literally like talking to someone across from the room, and then he's like, I just love you so much. I'm like, nothing you're saying is making sense. It's not coherent. Just give up. It's not working for you, clearly. Like, stop it. Anyways, it is very funny to watch people cry, but like, especially having it be in a setting where I'm not supposed to laugh, that's just gonna make me want to laugh more. We were literally learning about this in the class that I had to examine earlier today. It's called like reactance theory or something like that. I have the notes written down. I'm definitely gonna have it out now. Okay. Physiological reactance. The more threatened / eliminated behavior, the greater magnitude of reactance. Basically, it just means that, like, if you tell me I can't do something, it's just going to make me want to do it more. And that is literally my life, especially in this class, because it's just the people in this class. Like, it's not even the people, it's just the class itself. Watching it just happen around me as a person that is obviously not an actor, it's just so fucking funny, bro. Like, some of this shit, like, I literally think about, like, transferring this onto screen, but I think about transferring, like, some of this onto screen and how it would look, and I don't think I could do it justice, because literally there would be days where we're just laying down on the floor, breathing, and just making the most subtle noises, just like, just like, oh my god, this is a SNL skit. This is an SNL skit. This is so, and then I'm just thinking about, like, not even one campus away, there's people working to cure cancer, and we're here making j noises, and I'm just like, this is too funny. This is too hilarious. But oh well. Anyways. Oh, next on my list. Might as well just finish up the list while we still can. If I could find the piece of paper. Okay, who's next on my list? Oh my god, the next crier. This one was crying like the first time we didn't even start this activity for real. He's graduating this semester as well as I am. And so he was like, is this our last class together, Miss Teacher? I'm not saying her name, because I feel like that is too distinct, because it's not like a Katie or a Bob or a Gold. Almost said her name. But it's basically just like, it's too distinct. It's too, like, recognizable. So I'm not going to say her name. So is this our, and then, okay, so the boy in the class, and his name is kind of too distinct as well. So I'm not going to say it. But then he goes, is this our last class together, Miss Teacher? And she goes, yeah, I think so. Immediately they get up and meet in the middle of the circle, and he's just crying, and then he starts, like, trauma dumping on us all, and then this is so sad, and, like, I just can't be here. Like I said, I just don't get, I'm so uncomfortable, especially if it's, like, people you don't know well. How do you expect me to respond? Like, what am I supposed to say? Like what am I to do? You know? And I feel awful, because, like, my face, I had to, like, I didn't even know what I did. I obviously didn't start laughing, but, like, there was twitching happening in my cheeks, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at your pain. I feel you. I feel your pain, and I've been there. I am there, low-key, but I'm laughing at the discomfort of the situation, because I'm looking around at everyone else, and they're all just poker facing it out, and they all look just as confused and uncomfortable as I do, and it's just like, this is an SNL skit. Nothing is real to me anymore. This has nothing to do with the people in the circle who are sharing their very intimate thoughts. This is everything to do with me not being able to take anything seriously, because the second I do, it becomes too real for me. Because the entire time we were doing this activity, I had a lump in my throat, and I wanted to cry for these people. And every time I thought of I would share something with these people, it was like I was just gonna my throat was just gonna melt into my stomach. Like, it's so weird to think about. But the next boy, oh my god, Tobias, what a good man. I've worked with this man just like one time in particular on, like, a project in class. The nicest boy you'll ever meet. The comment I wrote is, my favorite person in this class. Very nice, very funny, natural performer. I'm telling you, that boy is going to be a star. Una estrella. He is like, there's no words to describe Tobias. He's just so real and so himself, and I envy him, and how unabashedly awesome he is. Like, I just have nothing else to say in regards to that boy. He's just, every time I see him and he, like, smiles at me and he waves, I'm just like, hey, Tobias, and I just feel like, I don't know, I'm at home in his eyes. Speaking of his eyes, he's got these beautiful blue Billie Eilish Senpaku eyes. Like, he's got Tobias is just one big slay. Cunt all the time, always. Tobias is a slay. Next is this girl, Julia. Julia has Another very pretty girl. Of course, Julia has the prettiest eyes, the prettiest hair. Her outfits are amazing. Today she wore these big clickety clockety red boots, and I'm just like, that is just so Julia. Like, that is just so her. She's so real for that. And she's just so like extroverted and like loud, and but like it's never like in a way that it's annoying. It's always in a way that it's like, I feel safe. I feel like okay to be here. And I worked with her on a assignment one time, and I felt like she hated me the entire time, and I felt so bad to be paired with her because it wasn't like she just worked with me because like she had to, and I just felt so bad. But she's just so, I don't know, there's just nothing else to say about her other than very pretty, very talented. I saw her in the play. She played like this like anxious little girl, and I'm like, oh my god, that's me up there. I felt so represented by Julia. Who would have thought? And then I also have Bob, he is not in our age demographic by many decades. I think he's like in his 70s or his 60s or whatever. But Bob is an icon. Bob is a legend. Bob does stand-up comedy, and Bob is just, he's Bob. I've never met a Bob before now, and I'm so glad to know that my first ever Bob is you. Like, that is just so real. I wish I had half the bravery that you did, Bob. Like, everyone in this class is so much, like, infinitely cooler than I ever will be. And finally, Paige. Oh my god. Of course, funny, duh. Beautiful, duh. The warmest energy, so funny. Like, funny isn't even like, who's funnier, Connolly or Paige? I'm gonna go Connolly, but Paige is a close second. Like, Connolly, we're not talking Connolly. Nothing can top Connolly. But she definitely is a future star. Another one I wrote future star next to. I see her on like HBO show, maybe like Girls. I've never seen Girls on HBO, but she definitely has Girls on HBO vibes. And I feel like anybody that watches Girls, they get it. And she has like the same vibe as like Sex and the City, like that type of like HBO comedy raunchy. Nothing too like crazy. No Succession. No like House of the Dragon, like intense. Every week is just stress after stress. When you're coming to join a day or half an hour or an hour with Paige on HBO, it's gonna be a fun half an hour to an hour. It's gonna be a fun time. And oh yeah, there was another kid that came late. What's his name? I didn't write it down. Oh no, I forgot his name. But I know his last name, and I don't want to say his last name because that's too distinct. It's not Peter. His name is not Peter. I want to say it's Peter though. Let me just say it's Peter. Peter is so the nicest smile, I'm telling you, like, and he doesn't smile a lot, but when he does smile, I literally said this to him. I was like, when I am able to see you smile or to make you smile, I feel like I've won. And that is so true, because one of the most beautiful smiles, and of course nobody wants to smile at 9:30 in the morning. Like, who is smiling at 9 o'clock in the morning? Definitely not me. I'm not even smiling now. But when I'm able to make him smile, I feel like I've won. One of the prettiest smiles in the world. I love seeing him, especially in between classes. He like talks and stuff. He doesn't talk a lot. He's kind of like me in that sense, but like, I don't know. I just really like him, and that's about that. The things that they said to me, I wrote it down. Who said this? Paige. She said, silent but strong. Where's the strength, babe? I'm looking for it, but I'm not finding it. Oh, Amanda. She said, I have amazing one-liners. And yes, bitch, I don't talk a lot, but the comedy, it's still staying with me no matter how far I go. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna use my one positive trait to its fullest extent. So now that I've gone through all of the people in my class that I could remember, or that I like wrote down, I'm going to go to my channel and upload my podcast from yesterday. This podcast from yesterday didn't even get a fucking 10 views. But whatever, we're fine. We have to start from the bottom. Excuse me. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how far I try. Yo, I'm not like that into Moana. I saw it in theaters. It was okay. I mean, it's not like, I don't know, it's fine. I don't know the main actor's like name. I know, I don't know. I can't say it, but it's like Awali, I think. So beautiful. I saw her in her Hulu movie with Rowan Blanchard, Crush, and that was crazy because it was like, aren't they like enemies? Because Awali called her out and was like, she's biphobic, but the movie's still gonna slay. And I was just like, oh my god, what's the tea? And they seem so in love with each other on film. So I'm like, that's acting. Like, if they can like put their differences aside and create something this powerful and magical, like, they're actors. Like, I'm so for real. But right now I'm just making the description for my YouTube. This is kind of like a BTS of like everything. What was I gonna say? Of me uploading a podcast. So listen to the clickety clackety of my what's it called? My keyboard. I just put hashtag Seinfeld and hashtag Jerry Seinfeld. I don't know what else to put. I'll put hashtag Friends, since I did talk about Friends in this video as well. This is not gonna become a common occurrence because I can understand how annoying this would be. But yeah, what else did I do today? I went to therapy today. I saw my therapist. I thought I was gonna cry today because, oh, I didn't tell you guys, Tobias made me cry. I knew a cry was coming in for like sometime soon. I didn't expect it to come from Tobias though. Like at the end of class, like emotions were at an all-time high, and I had to leave because I had to go take my exam. And so I had to like leave early while people were still like doling out compliments to one another, as to the teacher specifically. But I had to just pack up and go. But then as I was walking out the door, Tobias stopped me and he showed me the message that he wrote to me in his notebook. And I literally read it, and he said like, I'm so grateful to be able to like, I'm butchering it. I don't know the words like word for word, bar for bar, but I know the gist of it. And he was like, I'm so grateful to be able to say that I knew you and did a poor impression of your voice, because one of our assignments was to do impressions of each other's voice before you become like an insanely successful or famous, whichever word, TV personality. And I looked at him and I was like, thank you. Really, I wanted to give him the biggest hug and just like ball up into a little corner and die, because the thought of somebody saying that to me, like actually like affirming my aspirations for myself, is just so beyond like touching. Like, I literally walked out of class crying and people were looking at me like, is she okay? No, I wasn't okay, babe. And then I texted him like an actual proper thank you and like a full message of what I wanted to say to him. And yeah, Tobias, he touched my heart. I love Tobias, love Connolly, even though I didn't really talk to Connolly at all. I love Glenn, mostly because like he's hot and talented. I love Amanda. She's beautiful and so funny and so talented. I love a lot of the people in that class are just so cool, and I would have liked to get to know them better, but like my anxiety clearly took precedent, and so it kind of, put a monkey wrench in like my little plans there. But it's fine. We're chilling. Hopefully I can follow them on Instagram. That'll be nice. Until then, I don't know. I'm like kind of in like a transitional period right now, and instead of like thinking about it, I'd rather just pretend it's not happening and keep going with life, What day is it today? Wednesday, December 7th. And last day of class is Well, technically my last day class is tomorrow because the class that I do have on Friday was canceled because I had the exam, so it's nothing more for us to learn. So technically my last day class is tomorrow. And yeah, it hasn't really set in that I'm done because my entire identity has revolved around me being a student. So I'm kind of having a crisis in that department. I have no idea what I'm going to do after this. And I've been applying to jobs. I applied to like Johnson & Johnson today. So let's see, wait and hear what they have to say. And I applied to like this like film center closer to where I live. So that'll be nice to see an acceptance from there. I really like that. But until then, we're just chilling. What else am I doing tonight? Oh my god, for dinner, I went to like this buffet in one of our dining areas. I need to stop going to buffets because I literally feel like I'm gonna pop. And this was so easily preventable, and I just looked at myself when I took a shower today, and I was just like, this is sickening. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is so bad. Let's just upload this video. It's titled Seinfeld is Extremely Overrated. And Vibecheck, the podcast, episode 10. Technically, this is, I messed up with, like, the episode name. So I think the last one that was uploaded, it says episode 8. It's episode 9. This is episode 10. So congrats. I finally made it to the double digits. No. Okay, the video is currently processing. Now we wait. But yeah, what else are we doing? TikTok. I posted a TikTok with my face in it. I got 1,000 views. And another TikTok I posted a couple of weeks ago got 1,000 likes, and that also had my face in it. It was partially covered, but usually videos that have my face in it and they're not slideshows, they flop. That one didn't flop, which was very nice to see. It's nice to see TikTok uplifting Black faces and voices. Even though my voice was not present in the video, it's nice to see that they're uplifting a platform starring a Black person, Black woman, dark-skinned Black woman, the ultimate Black woman. No, that title goes to Viola Davis. She is currently the Black woman. Like, she's up for her EGOT. Like, she was just nominated for, a Grammy for, like, reading an audiobook. I hope she wins. I don't even know what book. I just know she's up for her EGOT, and I think it's time. It's time we gave it to her. What if I, like, the Seinfeld fans, they dox me? Does Seinfeld have, like, writers like that? Like, who? Who's out here, like, putting their life on the line for Seinfeld? Jerry Seinfeld? Didn't he, like, date Sophia Coppola when she was 17? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, I don't know what else to say. We can't end it here. I don't know how I had so much to talk about, like, freshman year. What was so different then that I just can't talk now? Let me look at my YouTube videos from back then, because I privated all of them, which I think I should unprivate them, but, no, I don't know. I don't know why I privated them in the first place, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, I never really went on for that long. Oh, I thought I went on for like an hour. That's crazy. None of my videos are like an hour long. My longest one is currently 55 minutes. It's the one titled A$AP Rocky Leaked Tape. The most clickbaity title ever. And it's a shirtless picture of A$AP Rocky. I don't like A$AP Rocky. I don't care about A$AP Rocky. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I know why I did it. It was trending, so yeah. It was trending, and y'all fell right into my little trap, didn't y'all? I think it's like one of my most viewed videos, if not my most viewed video. Oh my god. Speaking of, this has nothing to do with A$AP Rocky or most viewed videos. I don't know why I said speaking of. HasanAbi got blocked on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's been doing like the videos that he's like mostly been responding to are the ones that are like relating to Kanye and his, shall I say, I don't even know what to call this. A rampage? I don't know. It's just terrible. And obviously he's like bringing light to it. And he's like calling out the Nazis, as he should. but he got like silenced. They took his shit down. Okay, he got unbanned as of an hour ago. Okay, so he's gonna be back tomorrow. But he tweeted day 1 of being banned. I worked out, nothing else going on. I am very bored. You know how bored I was? Look, usually like the same time, between like 12 and 5 p.m. I say the same exact thing to myself out loud. I say, I wonder if Hasan's on. I wonder if Hasan's on. Literally every day I say, I wonder if Hasan's on. And I was so sad to type in HasanAbi and see that he didn't come up. I was devastated. That's my news, bro. That's my news. That was devastating. Like, I don't even know what to say. And that man is so... I'm putting up another picture of him. Somebody said that he was at the Streamies. He won a Streamy for best news streamer, I think it was. And he was dressed in like this. It was an outfit for sure. He was definitely wearing clothes. But I don't know. They said he looked like a gay slave owner, which it's funny. It's so funny. I feel like he could have, like, if it was green, maybe like an emerald green. I don't know if it's the color per se. He looked good to me, but he's always wearing something insane, so I don't know. But the fact that they like silenced him on Twitch was so upsetting. And I don't even know what to say about Kanye. Like, but yeah, his career is done so for sure. Z's like, there's no coming back from this. Like, your job is to make music, and I don't know why you're like trying to single-handedly dismantle Judaism, but stop it. Anyways, what am I gonna say? This episode, all I did was talk about the classmates that I have a crush on, which, spoiler alert, all of them, apparently. But what is there to say, really, other than that? I mean, we all know I'm a whore. Nothing new, nothing changed. I'm back on Tinder again, even though last episode I said I'm done with it. I'm back on. Big whoop. I'm messaging this guy. What's his name? Evan. He's many, many miles away. Let me find out exactly how many miles away he is. It's many miles away. Like, we're never gonna meet. 29 miles away. I'm not traveling 29 miles. I'm not meeting you halfway either. So we're never gonna meet. But, I don't know, it's just nice to be desired. It's nice to be desired. I don't know when I'll ever be desired by someone that I can physically see and touch, but until then, it's fine. Anyways, I think we could wrap it up here. 7:41. We had a good run. 41 minutes exactly. I guess I started exactly at 7 then. Sheesh. But yeah, thank you for listening. Oh, devoted fan and friend of the show has made a comment saying that this is like a, what is it called? Vlogmas? I never used to watch Vlogmas, but YouTubers don't be YouTubing the way that they used to YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, Vlogmas isn't a thing anymore. People rather, they put quality over content, but like, why can't we have quality and content? Why do we have to pick between the two? Why can't we have both? They prefer to have really, really long 1 hour, 2 hour, up to like, I watched a video a couple months ago, 8 hours long. I was watching that shit for a week. I was watching this one YouTube video for over a week. And it's absurd. People would rather upload a video that's 8 hours long rather than 1 10-minute video every day. Like, can we return back to basics? Reject modernity, embrace tradition, you know? Is it modernity? No, modernity. Modernity? Reject. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Because you're intelligent folk and I trust you. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Vlogmas. We need to bring back like old YouTubers. Like, nobody's YouTubing the way they used to YouTube, and it's really letting me down. Like, why am I carrying this platform on my back with my 7 views per video? It should not be the case. That should not be the case. But anyways, Vlogmas, I guess, for the rest of the week. I don't know. Or until I get bored, whichever one comes first. Anyways, peace and love, and I'm gonna go watch something. We'll figure out what to watch. I don't know. I'm really bored. Maybe I'll apply for a couple more jobs. I apparently haven't heard the word no enough today. But anyways, I guess that's that. Watch my newest video that I just posted. Well, I guess you probably already watched it since now I'm posting this one. Whatever. It's up. My Vibecheck episode 10 is up. And this one is coming up the next day. So yeah, whatever. Nighty night, toodaloo, see you soon, peace and love, whatever. Bye.